Hi Virgo, excuse me. This is Kelly from Moon Pie Tarot. Pardon my voice. The more I talk, the more my voice clears up, but the less I talk, the worse it seems to get. So you probably don't notice, but I hear myself when I record, and I'm just like, I don't even know who I am. Anyway, yes, it's me. So I've been a little ill, so unfortunately, speaking has not been conducive to communication for me. Anyway, so this is your Ascended Masters spiritual messages for the month of April. This is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, and Virgo Rising. So these messages can... I'm not labeling this reading as to anything specific. I really just wanted the cards to speak for themselves, because whatever message it is that you need to know for the month of April, Spirit is going to let you know here. So we'll just take it from the start. Looking at your cards, though, you're starting with the Twin Flame. Take charge of the situation and come out of the closet. So there is possibility that this could turn into a type of love reading with those cards, but we'll just see what messages you get and see how it plays out. I believe Taurus got this same card. So your Twin Flame card, I'll hold it up so you can see it. This card indicates a twin flame relationship, which is the deepest form of romantic love. To form such a partnership, you must follow your inner guidance, learn personal growth lessons, and have patience with divine timing. Once twin flames find each other, everything in their life reaches new heights of love and light. So the person if you're inquiring about, if you're listening to this reading and you have someone on your mind, hoping to get some insight about them, that person is actually coming across as your soulmate or your twin flame. Or even if you don't have anyone, you could meet them sometime in April. And if you have someone that you are involved with, you could be meeting up with them in the month. The key message here, though, is to keep your heart open, to stay positive and follow your guidance, to manifest your prayers about your love life. Now, the card that comes next is take charge of this situation. So I wonder what exactly that means for you. This card says that you have the power to heal and alter the course of this situation. So this is coming out to be a love reading. It's time for you to take charge and assume a leadership position with another person. But first you have to decide what it is that you want and be clear about the conditions that are acceptable or unacceptable to you. The universe responds when you're clear about your aims and your intentions, and the Ascended Masters will support your leadership role. So for this month, it's important for you to talk openly and honestly about your feelings. Make a decision instead of passively waiting, and give yourself permission to do what you feel is right for you. Don't wait. Take action now. Be your own authority figure. And interestingly enough, the card that follows, the final card, is come out of the closet. And this card talks about, which is very interesting, it's time for you to make your real feelings and beliefs and desires known. This card asks you to reveal who you really are to yourself and others. This may involve having a heart-to-heart discussion with a loved one or allowing other people to see your true nature. You will be spiritually supported in this process, and the Masters will help you to be lovingly honest. As a result, your relationships will deepen because you'll know that you're loved for who you really are. So it's saying for you to let go of judgments about yourself or others. Speak your truth with love. Allow others to get to know the real you. Trust your authentic self is lovable and likable, no matter how someone or other people react. The more authentic you are, the higher energy and success of all of your endeavors. So I'm getting several messages here. Some of you may be in a homosexual relationship, and you may be needing to reveal this relationship to other people. You may be involved with someone who is the perfect match for you, and you may need to actually, or your partner may be wishing or waiting for you to now hold up your end of being honest with family and friends about this relationship. I feel like the other person has already done that, so I get a sense that you need to now hold up your end of this and come forward and come to a place where no matter what happens, you're just going to be in control of this situation. You're not going to let others judge you. Or even if they do, you're not going to let it affect you, because you are with someone that is your twin flame. It's someone that you are meant to be with. Now, for those of you who are not in a homosexual relationship, these messages are very clear. Okay, there is someone that you are connected to, but there's a lack. For some reason, there's somebody is hiding something. I don't feel like it's negative. I just feel like I feel that there's this unknown truth that has not been said yet. And the messages that are coming through for Virgo is you need to take charge of this. You need to be the one to open up. You need to be the one to state your intentions. But you need to be sure that the direction that you wish for this relationship to go, even if you've been involved with someone for a while or married and things have, or maybe you were just, this is the person for you, but you've never stood your ground with them, or you've never took control. Maybe you just always did what they said and you were a bit more passive and you just have been kind of like hiding. It's time for you to take control of this situation, to not only ask for what you want, but to say what it is that you need out of this relationship, out of this situation. In twin flame, it's generally romantic, but I feel for some of you that because it can be soulmate, this can also just be non-romantic, but perhaps a friendship with someone, that there needs to be more clarity in this friendship. Maybe you've been allowing someone to take advantage of you, or you've been just keeping your mouth shut. Maybe you've had someone in your life who was very demanding, or has like that Mars energy, or someone who's just they don't mean to be mean, but they put themselves first, and you've been kind of on the back burner just going along with things. But I don't feel like you're happy. Whether you're involved, whether this is a romantic relationship or a friendship, you're not satisfied. I feel like you've been waiting for someone to say, to tell you what they want, and then you're going to say in return. But I feel like this month, there's no more waiting. It's time for you to open up and speak, to come out of hiding, and to say to another person, no matter how the relationship is or the friendship is, to put some boundaries down and to say, this is what I'm willing to do and this is not what I'm willing to do, and find out if there's agreement. Okay, because I feel like, Virgos, and I've said this before in my prior readings, Virgos kind of like to know where they stand with people, but they're not usually the type to put their foot down and say, oh, I expect A, B, and C, or I want A, B, and C, and to talk about it. They just kind of go with what the other person does, and then they maybe get frustrated later and get angry with them. But so it's time for you to take control of this situation. But you need really before you do that, you need to take this time in April to really think about what it is you want and what it is you need. What is going to make you happy? Because this person they're with you for the long haul. This is someone that, if this is someone new coming in April, or if this is someone that you've been with, this person is the perfect match for you. They are the right one for you. Whether you know who they are or if you meet them this month, you have to take this stand where you're laying the I don't want to say the ground rules, but I know Virgos do like their rules, but you don't have to be very strict, but you can just state what it is that you want and what you would like to have. And I feel like that other person will appreciate that, because then they know. I don't feel like this other person is the type that, they just do, and you're either with them or not. They're not big communicators, so you get the idea of what it is they want from you by what they do, not by what they say. I don't feel like they're going to really say too much to you, or they may not be saying things to you because you're not saying anything. So it's a little confusing, but you have to be fearless. That's what they're saying this month. Whatever the situation is that you're dealing with, it's time to be fearless, regardless of the outcome, regardless of how they feel. I don't feel like you'll be rejected. I feel like there could be a little negotiation, but I feel like overall there will be agreement and things will work out. And I just looked at this card, it's peace offering. So I feel like there's going to be harmony in regard to you stating what it is the direction you wish for things to go. Even if you've just been dating someone and, even if you just want to see how things work out, maybe you've got some decisions to make. Probably not right away, maybe not till like the middle to the end of April. You can be a little more specific. Take the time, because we're in a Venus retrograde, so take the time in the beginning of April to really just decide what is it that you want and what you're comfortable with. These messages were so clear, so I'm just going to end it here. So if you need more clarity, you wish for a personal reading, you can always go to my website, please. I just updated it. It's www.moonpietarot.com, and I look forward to speaking with you more soon. Okay, take care, Virgos. Bye.